What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today, and today we have a very exciting release reaction for you all. I hope each and every one of you are excited for this. We have a bunch of really cool aircraft to dive into, and I hope each and every one of you are excited. That being said, let's just go ahead and get into the details, everyone. Okay, starting off here with an absolute banger, we have a KLM Airbus A321neo. It's Papa Hotel Alpha X-Ray Alpha. I've been so excited for this aircraft. It may be biased just because I was there this summer, but just considering how awesome the landscape of KLM's livery is, plus how great the A321neo looks, and it's going to be at Amsterdam all the time. Just really cool to think about that, and a really fair price, $43.95 here from Phoenix Models. So really cool to see that. We're going to have some competition as Gemini Jets has announced a feature preview for this aircraft, but regardless, it was so cool to see KLM's teasers on Instagram, and then obviously its inaugural flight. So what an exciting time. It's a really cool aircraft, so definitely looking forward to that, and I might have to get one just because of how special of a memory that was, but obviously I haven't seen one. But you know, the memories of Amsterdam, just how cool it is that they're getting this aircraft. So definitely a really hot start, and that's absolutely awesome to see right there for Phoenix. They're also going to be matching JC wings. They're going to be doing that Latam Airbus A320neo with the Brazil flag livery. This is Papa Romeo X-Ray Bravo Golf. A really cool looking scheme here. So that we're flipping the navy and red for the yellow and green. So a really nice looking aircraft, and it looks really cool. I'm glad they kept the billboard titles the same color so that it would be, the continuity is there. Regardless of the case, it looks really nice and definitely a really cool livery to see right there. So looking very strong. Let's go ahead and continue. Our next aircraft is an Air France polished Boeing 747-100. What a unique livery on Foxtrot Bravo Papa Victor Charlie. Looks really nice, so really cool to see that navy right there, and definitely a really nice staple there for Phoenix to do that. You don't see very many aircraft with this livery, but as you can tell in the background, they were definitely prominent at Paris Charles de Gaulle for quite some time. I'm glad that they've done it, and this will definitely serve a purpose for somebody out there. So cool to see this aircraft getting done there in the 1:400 scale. We also have the Ethiopian Airbus A350 in the, I don't know, I think it might have an Africa sticker on it. Yeah, it's this sticker right here. That's what that is. So this is the E350-1000 Echo Tango Bravo Alpha Whiskey. So that's really cool to see. Actually, this is the first A350 that's registered to Africa. That's what that's saying, which is kind of crazy to think about, but makes sense, even though this aircraft's been flying commercially for a solid 8, 9, 10 years now. So anyway, though, really cool to see that. Not too many carriers there that would need to fly it anyway, so it makes sense that finally one carrier got it, being Ethiopian. So excited for them and really eager to see what it's going to be all about. So this is the one's looking quite nice, and very excited to see what destinations they'll choose to fly to. So definitely excited to hopefully catch one in the future sometime. We also have an Iberia Airbus A340-600 in their older color scheme, which is Echo Charlie India Quebec Romeo. These are super cool aircraft, especially with those engines, just absolute, man, that's a mauler with regards to the sound. So great to see that. That's another really cool release right there, and will definitely prove powerful for many memories and people that got to see it. Even I did as well, so definitely can relate there, and that's really cool to see. We have an Airbus A330-200 here in the house livery. This one has the purple and orange on the tail for a registration of Foxtrot Whiskey Whiskey Kilo Juliet. A very nice looking aircraft, definitely looks really cool there with the engines, so definitely going to prove powerful, and eager to see what that one will be all about for any collectors interested. So seems like the price has been very fair. It might just be my eye today, but I mean, I have been looking at a bunch of in-flights and others, so that could be the reason. But anyway, next up we have a Caledonian Airbus A320. It's Golf Bravo Victor Yankee Bravo. I believe this airline's now extinct, which is kind of unfortunate because they do have a cool livery here, but this will definitely be a nice aircraft for anybody interested in this Airbus A320. Crazy to think this aircraft's already pretty old with regards to when it was introduced, but obviously plenty of enhancements have been made over time to, you know, capitalize on the aircraft and utilize it to its fullest potential. So regardless, though, it's a nice looking aircraft and definitely a cool looking airframe, so that's pretty cool right there. Here we have an ANA Airbus A320neo, and this aircraft's going to be Juliet Alpha 220 Alpha. Really nice looking aircraft here. Great to see ANA get the 320neo will prove powerful for their domestic offerings. So excited to see what this aircraft will do for them, and it looks really nice. So great to see that aircraft right there. We also have a gorgeous Finnair McDonald's MD-11 Oscar Hotel Lima Golf Golf. We've got a couple of these in different scales over time, so cool to see this one getting done here in the 1:400. I think it turned out pretty nice. I think the tail looks really cool. So great to see that Finnair operated these out of their Helsinki hub for a very long time, and cool to see what they have turned into. So great to see the model here in the 1:400 scale. And this is a LAB or Lab Bolivia Boeing 767-300ER. It's Charlie Papa 2426. Looks really nice. Definitely cool to see the couple shades of blue. You got a mid-tone there along with the navy on the bottom for that cheap line, and then you got the gray underbelly as well. So yeah, it looks really nice and definitely will prove to be another powerful offering here for Phoenix models. So definitely happy to see what they're doing here, and overall it looks really nice. So cool to see that. Next up, we have the Qantas Boeing 787-9 with the Go Australia title. So I believe Aviation 400 has done it, JC Wings has done it, Gemini has announced it as a future preview. So yeah, once again, getting back to that topic that I really need to do a video of all the competition here in 1-400. Really want to start with the Gemini Jets video. I've been trying to get started on it. I just haven't got a chance to write a script because I've been doing homework on the planes, which is where I was trying to write the script. So anyway, though, regardless of the case, actually I started on the script, just haven't got a chance to finish it. But anyway, we'll be getting there very soon. So it looks nice though, and definitely will be a very nice aircraft here for Phoenix Indy 1-400 scale. We also have the Japan 787-8 in the Malika, I don't even know how that's said, but anyway, it's a really cool dotted special livery here on the Dash 8, which is Juliet Alpha 823 Juliet. I really like the look of it. I think it looks quite wonderful. Really cool to see what they've done with this aircraft, and yeah, they've definitely got a really good purpose going with it. So I'll be eager to see what that turns into be for Japan, and yeah, it's going to be really cool to see what the substance of that will look like moving into the future. So looking very nice. This is a really cool new addition to the landscape of Coletta Air. They now have Boeing 777-300ERs. This is 779 Charlie Kilo. I think this is really interesting considering that, you know, obviously the 777-200 was so mass produced and all that, but I mean, they can really operate these on really long routes that have so much demand, and you know, we could be seeing these at operations like Cincinnati in the future, which would be really interesting to see, like a Cincinnati to Hong Kong or whatever route they would come up with that has huge volume and high demand to fill the whole fuselage of cargo. So yeah, it's a really cool thought regardless, and it's great to see that somebody's finally got a 777-300 freighter. I think they're one of the first, if not the first carrier to do so. So what an exciting time right here. And yeah, definitely a very interesting aircraft. It's very cool. So really excited to see what that will look like in the future, and definitely a fascinating concept regardless of the case. So that's very cool. And we also have Air Canada Go Boeing 777-300ERs. They put this on multiple wide bodies that they have now. This is Charlie Foxtrot India Tango Whiskey. A really nice looking aircraft. I love how this one looks. Love the gold on it, and definitely had some really good character, variety, and flavor to the original Air Canada livery, which has really grown on me, this new livery over time. So yeah, it looks really nice, and that is the Phoenix release here for October of 2024. I think there's a bunch of great variety to be had among these 12 models. There's some really, or 14 rather, there's a couple of narrow bodies down here that are really applicable for a couple of various demographics, so that's quite nice. And then you have some wide bodies here that will also prove powerful, and a couple additional narrow bodies too. I really like the Ethiopian A350. I think that's a great one. Some great throwbacks that are a little tougher for me to relate to, but the Iberia is pretty cool as well. I also think the Caledonian A320 is a very unique release, so that'll be great, and along with the AN A320 Neo for all those collectors. I also like the Coletta and the Go Australia Go. So it's great to get all this variety in this release, and there's no doubt no shortage of models for anybody that is interested here in what we have going. So let me know which one your favorite is. Definitely interested in some of these. Not sure if I'll get any, of course, but it's definitely cool to just think about it and see what's coming up, and overall a bunch of fun, and really excited for what's coming. I hope each and every one of you are as well. So with all that being said, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.